Jesus' name.
Amen. Good day, viewers. My name is Adebayo Akonde. I'm the anchor for today's event, A Moment with Papa J. And with me, I have the amiable Papa J with me. Please, a round of applause for our Papa. You're welcome, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Brother Bayo.
Today's topic, we'll be treating a topic which I called relationship dynamics.
Okay.
And when they say what is relationship dynamics, we are talking about two people coming together to impact, to interact, and to communicate.
Okay.
And we know that when it comes to the issue of relationship, you know, when two people come together, they do have one or two differences. But for both of them to come together and to cohabit, to stay together, you understand? Certain times they do have one or two issues among themselves. So now we want to talk about how can two people, you understand, live peaceably in this 21st century, because there's a lot of relationship issues here and there on the internet, even in Christendom. So, sir, I would like to ask you, what are those things that the two partners that wants to commit themselves to a long-term relationship, what can they do for them to what? To cohabit, for them to live together in peace and in harmony?
All right. Thank you, Pastor Bayo. It's important to note that God created man for man to cohabit
Okay.
peacefully.
Okay, sir.
There is this passage in the Bible that says, as much as it lies in your power, be at peace with all men. Hear that.
Yes, sir.
As much as it lies in your power,
Okay.
be at peace. Which means being at peace might not be easy.
Okay.
That is what you can draw from that.
Okay.
As much as it lies in your power, which means there might be difficulty having 100% peaceful relationship.
Okay.
Having said that, we are different beings, okay?
Okay.
You are from Lagos State.
I'm from Ogun State.
You're from Ogun State.
Okay.
I know your wife is from Edo State.
She's from Edo State, yes.
Correct. Now, you have the Igbo, Edo, Lagos culture,
Okay.
Ogun's culture. I know you were born in Lagos.
I was
You
born in
grew
Lagos.
up in Lagos, exposure Lagos, education Lagos.
Okay, sir.
Your worldview basically is Western, right?
Okay, sir.
And your wife is Edo. Different culture,
Okay.
different upbringing, different exposures, different family setting. The two of you agreeing to coming to live together again is a challenge because you're not siblings.
Yes.
And so perspectives are different.
Okay.
Worldviews are different.
Okay.
That is where we derivate the word compatibility. And so there must be need for compatibility. So for adults intending to go into any form of relationship, for me, I advise that the individuals get to know themselves.
Okay.
That is, you know yourself first. Your spouse know herself. Because it will be easier for us to relate when we understand our individual self.
Okay.
So when I'm coming to meet you, I come because I know who I am. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences, I know, this doesn't tally with who I am. All right?
Okay.
So it begins with us knowing who we are. Then the issue of compatibility. It's very important. There is need for educational compatibility or intellectual compatibility. There's the religious compatibility. All right? So all of these factors put together, during the formative stage of the relationship, we discuss these things.
Okay.
And so we tell people, courtship is for interview.
Okay.
Courtship is for what? Interview. I get to know you, your background, your upbringing, your processes, because you are the product. There was this process. And so I need to identify with your process so I can appreciate you, the product, the more.
Okay, sir, I would like to cut you now. We
Yeah.
know we are in the 21st century.
Yes.
And there's this term they call SWOT. That is S for strength,
Okay.
W for weakness,
SWOT analysis.
SWOT analysis,
Okay.
O for opportunity, and T for what? Threats.
Yes.
We are in the 21st century. Why is it difficult?
Yes.
You understand? Why is it difficult? Is it because of the knowledge or the exposure of probably the male or the female? That's why they are unable to bond and blend together. Because I noticed that people might say, okay, I have a PhD, I have an MSc, I have a... Most times they are unable to blend together in this modern century? Why is it difficult?
Yeah, the truth is, Pastor Bayo, knowledge is challenging our cultural beliefs. Our mothers, for example, were raised to be totally submissive to their spouses. Completely. Not anymore. Today, the girl child is empowered. The girl child is aspiring to be a governor. The girl child wants to become the president. The girl child has been a commissioner. The girl child has been a minister.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
From what you've just said, are they not promoting gender equality? I would like to ask you, because now you told me from your analysis that you said, okay, a female child, you understand, is being trained, you understand, to become a governor, is being trained to become this or that. So I want to ask you, are they not prepared them, you know, preparing those female gender, you understand, for gender equality? They should be on equality with a male.
Well, whether you like it or not, going by creation, male and female, they are equal. That's what you want to hear.
Okay.
Comes to play.
Okay, sir.
I mean, the man and the woman, they're not of equal strength.
Yes.
They're not. The man and the woman, they're not on the same level with all responsibility.
That's true, sir.
The man is supposed to make provision for the family.
Okay.
The man is to provide protection for the family.
Yes, sir.
The man is to provide security for the family. So there are things that a man is supposed to do on that ground. They are not equal. But on the ground of purpose,
Okay.
hey, they're equal. The girl child can aspire to be a surgeon. You can't take that from her. She's in the same classroom with her male folks. In fact, oftentimes they come out better in class. You will not say because they are female, inequality, so the lecturers will give them higher grades. No. There are areas where the inequality can't be compromised. For example, I will not expect my wife to feed my children, except something beyond my control happens. I get what I'm saying.
Okay, sir.
It is my responsibility to take the charge, to provide security, to provide the feeding, well-being of my family. My wife can assist. On that, we are not equal.
That's true.
So a girl child who has grown to know that, come, I have the ability to become a politician.
Okay.
And the man is having complex issues,
Okay.
not able to accepting her.
Yeah.
Then he should go and deal with his complex problems. So what I'm trying to say initially, our knowledge, the knowledge increase is actually affecting and challenging status quo.
Okay, sir.
And we must respect that fact that the knowledge available to this generation
Okay, sir.
is not what it used to be. And so, some things might need to change in the way we view the female gender. The way we see them, it has to change, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Then I would like to ask you a question. You know, life is made up of phases. It depends on the choice you make. And when it comes to relationship, you understand, at times, everybody's, the male and the female's life choices are quite different. So I would like to ask you, sir, how can they balance it? Because they want to commit themselves into a long-time relationship. In what way can, you understand, can they bond and blend that it will turn to a blessing? You understand? We are talking about, because we are Christians, because a lot of Christians nowadays, you understand, I have seen a lot of Christians home that has broken up. So I would like to ask, sir, in what way, what avenue, what way can they do for them to blend and bond in terms of their life, to balance their life?
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Bayo. I told us that courtship is for discussion.
Okay, sir.
You want to go into a relationship that would metamorphose into raising family.
That's true, sir.
Sit down from the beginning.
Okay, sir.
And have these conversations. Okay? The lady has a perspective of the home she wants to run. Okay, and sir. So is the man.
Yes, sir.
In the course of discussing,
okay, sir,
it's going to play up that, oh, this is what I want. In the course of discussion, we will know if the two of them are aligned. If you're not aligned, in the spirit of understanding, disconnect or discontinue that relationship.
Okay.
Don't marry for pressure. Don't marry for age. Marry because you are with somebody whose vision and ideology matches with yours.
Okay.
That they can flow together. Even at that, the one or two issues, but it can be managed
Okay, sir.
than marrying somebody that is totally different from what you are looking at.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Then I would like to ask you concerning there are some ministries, they don't believe in dating.
Okay.
They believe in courtship.
Okay.
You understand? So I don't know your beliefs. So I would like to ask you, as a pastor, a respected pastor, somebody that is vast and is knowledgeable, do you believe in dating, or which one do you believe? Is it dating or courtship? Because where I'm coming from, they believe in courtship because they believe once you are dating, you understand, it will give room for you to have premarital sex. So I want to ask you, which one do you really believe in?
Okay, I believe in both of them.
Okay, sir.
With the little knowledge of what I know of dating, you
Okay,
see,
sir.
again, these nomenclatures, these names,
Okay.
they are new in our lexicon in relationship,
Okay, sir.
but they've always been there. Dating is a phase
Okay.
in every relationship.
Okay.
It's that phase or that point where you talk to your spouse. Can we go intimate in discussion? The purpose of dating is to evaluate one another to see if we can take the relationship to a higher level.
Okay.
That is the essence of dating, not what the nonsense we are having today. So I am your friend. I see you in church. I see you in the office. I like you naturally, and I've been observing you. We're friends, just good friends. And I want to settle down as a man. I can approach you and say, sister, can we? We've been friends for 1 year. Can we date? Can we date means, can we pay attention to ourselves? That's the essence. Check the dictionary. Can we date means, can we get involved in some activities to know ourselves better? Like what? Going out for picnic, going out for birthday parties, going out for shows. Let us get to know ourselves to see if at the end we can be able to settle as man and wife. That is to tell us that dating is not supposed to be an everlasting thing. Dating ought to be
Is it for a short period?
a short period of time.
Okay.
Now, when we have dated and we have agreed via evaluation, not emotion, that the two of us can go, we cannot go to courtship.
Okay.
Dating is between you and I. Courtship involves our family. So any church that doesn't believe in dating don't understand what dating means. Dating, I said, is a phase in our relationship where we talk to ourselves. Let's evaluate and see. Can go to the next level. What's the next level? Is courtship. What is courtship? Courtship does not be until both parents are informed of intention.
Okay.
So I tell your father, I love your daughter. I want to see if we can go. The moment I make it official that I want to marry your daughter, it becomes a date. It becomes courtship.
Yeah.
So dating involves two persons, but courtship involves more than the two of us. I cannot court a girl without her parents' consent, and it's vice versa. But I can date a girl without parental consent. It is for her to evaluate me and see if indeed I am what she wants. And if I'm not, she should tell me, sorry, you're not my kind of person. And I shouldn't feel bad.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I would like to ask you again. Character is one major factors people consider before you settle down. Probably you decide to choose a partner.
Yes.
Then at times, whenever you are dating or probably you are committed, you understand, in a relationship, why is it that people don't look at that warning signals? People don't consider that warning signals. They tend to ignore. They said, it will get better. It will get better. It will get better. They are trusting the Lord. Why is it like that?
Well, any driver will tell you there are road signs.
Yes, sir.
When a driver ignores road signs, one thing is inevitable: accident.
That's true, sir.
And in the same vein, when a partner ignores red signs in a partner or in a friend, accident will certainly happen. Or they keep managing and patching. And so the place of character cannot be overflogged. We must look out for them.
That's true.
I get something. You must look out for them. Some are inborn, some are learnt via experience, some are imputed in us via our environment. So when you meet somebody, get to know, are these inborn? Are they learnt? Because if one learns something, it can be unlearned. For example, drinking. A guy can be drinking and the girlfriend doesn't like it. He wasn't born with it.
Okay.
He can stop drinking. A young man smokes. He can stop smoking. A girl smokes. Okay, she can stop smoking. Now, there are some that can be changed. There are some that we came with into this world for it. So we look out for those things and place them accordingly. Be truthful to yourself in anything you're about doing in relationship. Okay. Be truthful. Tell yourself the truth. See something, say something. Don't cover anything. If it's not corrected now in the marriage, it's going to be a problem.
Sir, I would like to ask you a question regarding this online dating.
Online dating.
Online dating. I've seen series of relationship that has lasted even on social media platform that they said they saw themselves on Twitter, on Instagram, and they got married. So I would like to ask you a question. Do you believe in online dating? As a person, do you believe in it?
Yes, I believe in online dating.
Okay.
The truth is, where you meet your spouse matters, but you can meet your spouse anywhere.
Okay, sir.
You can meet your spouse anywhere.
Okay.
You can meet her in church and the marriage doesn't last. You can meet her in the club and it lasts. You can meet her online and it's working and it's sweet. So the location per se doesn't really matter. The personality of the person matters, and there are other qualities needed to be in a marriage to make it work. That doesn't mean you should go and get a prostitute. Okay. If you can, they can also make good home.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. That's why I asked, because I really wanted to know your opinion about that.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really
because
matter.
we've seen people that were married from the choir, and they ended up beating their husbands. They end up cheating.
So it's not a function of the location.
It's about the personality. No.
Okay.
It's not.
Because most Christians, they believe that once you meet somebody at the club, or probably you meet somebody maybe in a social setting, there are tendencies that they might not conform with the beliefs and the lifestyle of God.
Okay, I'll take you back to one of the sessions we had.
Okay, sir.
Talking about relationship structures.
Okay, sir.
Now, why is it important to meet somebody in the church? So that the pastor or a leader in that church can vouch for the character of that person. And when the heat of marriage comes, you have where to go to. Okay, so for such a case, it's important. Okay, you can as well meet somebody in the club. What if a lady is having a bad day in the office and she drove herself to the club to go and cool off in the way she can cool off, and a gentleman walks in and just saw her in that club for the first time? She's just coming from a pressure, she needed to cool off and somebody saw her.
Sir, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes.
When you say club, are you talking about nightclub or you're talking about social club? Because I want you to break it down.
Sir, don't be too spiritual. I said club, whether night or day. I get what I'm saying.
Okay, sir.
A club.
Okay, sir.
What we should do when you discover a lady in any location,
okay,
immediately try to institute the structures that can help that relationship. Get to know who our role models are. Okay. Get to know who the person she takes orders from. They're important. You just could be your pastor. Has could be a mentor in the office. We need structures in relationship that can have a word or two. Like for me, for example, it's a law in my place. When a young lady wants to marry, a young man is coming to marry a lady in our church, I'll ask you, where do you worship? If you tell me where you worship, I'll tell you, go and get me a letter from your pastor. That doesn't even mean the marriage will last. But it means there is a man you are responsible to. I get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So the idea is to raise responsible people coming up to take up marriage. Because marriage is a lifelong thing.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate you for coming. Thank you, viewers, for watching this episode. So stay tuned for the next episode. God bless you.
Thank you.